Hello everybody, welcome back to Riverside Barns. It's been an exciting, fun, fair few days for me. First question that's probably on all of our minds is, did I buy the ginormous white house? The answer was yes and no. So the good news was the estate agent went off, made a call, and the Badger Foundation said, yep, you can buy it for £500,000, give us the money, we're all good to go. Bad news was my solicitor picked through the legals and basically they had no legal right to sell the property. We didn't know what we were buying. They had no maps for the site, and the whole thing, basically the reason it hadn't gone to auction or the reason they were happy to pull it was because the legals were such a mess, it wouldn't stack up and wasn't worth doing. So the big white house is in the bin, so that's fun. Other fun thing, I've got the world's biggest table. The wood that got dropped off in the Scania, we took it to bits, we being my builder Danny. Danny then made the world's biggest Jesus-sized table, and we're going to put flowers on it, and this is going to be for the corporate people that are coming in just over a week's time. Fun fact, so because the local pub shut down, I decided to do a wonderful thing, go collect all of the staff from the pub and said, come down here, sell pizzas, turn it into like a mini alcohol-free pub. People can sit by the lake, have a bottle of wine and eat pizzas. So I advertised it, and on Friday we sold 16 pizzas, Saturday we sold 9, 8 of which were to people I knew, and I think last night they sold a total of 0, maybe 1, we're trying to work it out. But currently my pizza operation as a pub, come on down, have a pizza thing, seems to be a complete waste of time. So my first thought was to ditch a pizza operation, but everybody's told me to build up a restaurant business or any type of food industry, you need to crack on and persevere with it. So the really, really good guys that have come down to join me here, they're going to really crack on and try and sell the pizzas, and I'm going to give them a good few weeks to see if people like pizzas in tents by lakes. So some good news is we had a ginormous company from the local town just down the road contact me and said, Lewis, we love teepees, we love lakes, and we kind of love buses. Can we book your teepees for a magical super summer work party? So they're coming down. We're going to have paella, pizzas, ice cream, alcohol and party games. So the next video you're going to see next week will be the, not consequences, that's a bad word, the results of my first corporate party for lots of people, and I'm going to build another marquee here in case it rains, because my logic is if it rains, they're going to be sad, I'm going to be sad, and they may not pay me. So another marquee is going to grow here in the coming days when I go and buy it from somewhere to be confirmed. Welcome to the top deck. We've got burgundy that matches burgundy, almost in a slightly off way, but it's a good thing. And we've got padded seats. Still unsure what to do with the bus as of yet. Maybe children's parties, maybe grown-ups hanging around here, but yeah, I shall see. Oh, another fun fact, the cafe behind us, Dennis's Cafe, he's agreed that we can work together to now sell artisan bagels, 58-pound scones, and we're going to paint him, de-sticker him, new tablecloths. So Dennis is a happy man because he can now do the banging fry-ups that he likes doing, and he can also sell things that are green, avocados, and whatever else middle-class people eat. I've got some new pets in the lake. So we had the ginormous pike, which we got from a lake round the corner. And then somebody gave me 4 ginormous carp. So we've now got 4 carp cruising around in circles, and I need to feed them before they starve to death. Oh, and one last thing before I forget, I'm now going to Whittington to show you what I've been up to there, because there's a ginormous wall between 2 houses and the kitchen's in a pile on the floor. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, welcome to the ginormous, great big Mossy Mansion. It's a lovely day here, and we're going to go explore inside because many fun things have happened. And before we go inside, I'll do a quick spin round and hop out the way, because the shipping containers are now gone and everything is now clear and empty, and all the rubbish here is now mine, not other people's. So that's good. The Mossy Mansion still stands, and come on inside and I'll give you a show round. So we're building a ginormous wall between the 2 houses. So we've bricked a window and the door, which are there, and there's a man on the floor there who's going to wave and say hello. Hello. And he's building another wall there, which used to be the cellar. I like to look after my staff, so we now have a canteen and multiple ovens, fridges, and a kettle as well, which is a wondrous thing, and bakery goods that I'm no longer allowed to eat, so I stay away from the bakery goods. But in here, lots of materials being stored, a bit of stripping out, but kind of similar. So one of the really annoying things about this house is because we're chopping it into two, it now needs to meet modern regulations regarding noise and fire transferring from one building to another. So what we now have had to do is build not one ginormous wall up through the middle of the building, but two. So we've got one wall, a gap, and then another wall. So to give you a better idea, you can see here, there's a brick wall there with a big podgy new wall in front of it, which is double plasterboarded so that the fire can't get through, and got really expensive insulation as well so that the noise can't come this way or that way. Coming on up into the kitchen, you remember the kitchen got fitted. The kitchen is now living under some bags there, under some bags there, and if I do a spin round, you can see that I was slightly too early for my kitchen because we need to basically put stairs going dugga-dugga up there, stairs going dugga-dugga up there, so in effect those units there and there needed to come out. So we took all of the kitchen units out, stacked them up here and here, and then we're going to now have to faff around a load more. The utility room, the wonderful, nice, shiny, long utility room, has also taken a bit of a beating. So we had to take the big tall larder cupboards out because a wall here, we couldn't build it out on the other side because the stairs were going up. So we're going to have to build this wall out, and we've had to move the doorway across there. So that's, no, not good, it's bad. So coming upstairs into the landing of the back wing, the white wing I'm not keeping, we've now built a ginormous dividing wall between the buildings. So that comes from the ground floor up through the first floor. And we also, unfortunately, have to build it up all the way through into the loft as well. So a real headache. As part of doing that, we've had to strip all of the ceilings back so that it's all exposed so we can see what we're doing. But we're going to stick a Velux in there and then that'll let some light in. Another thing that we're going to be doing up here is creating a corridor linking what was one half of the house with the other. So if I do a spin round here, there's going to be stairs coming from this landing up, as we saw downstairs, going down a corridor, and then there'll be a bathroom and a bedroom over there on the other side. But everything's getting stripped out and cleared now. It's just a case of there's so much building work where we're having to build one wall and then another wall with gaps in between, and loads of structural work and things that are really annoying. But we are getting there. Outside, tomorrow maybe even, we're going to snip that and that window off, so they're going to go away. And then this will be the garden for the rear house. So upstairs here you can see that the firewall continues going all the way up into the loft. So again, a big job, but once the buildings are split in two, that will become a lot easier then to work out what we're doing. And then as you can see here, you've got an inner wall with fishing line holding the insulation in, and then an outer wall here, and we're going to build a corridor down here. So we'll have a bathroom off here on this side, we'll have a little ensuite room in there, and then again coming down here, we're going to put a corridor in here, bedroom there, bedroom at the end. But we're slowly building things back to normal again. So all of the holes that were being created and bits dropping off the house, we've now managed to repair a little bit. The water tank still lives up in the sky. We're going to get on the case with the water tank when the roofers come. Roofers can put scaffold on it. We can then pull the roof, the water tank off, or chop it into pieces and then drag it off the side of the building as a second option. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. The subscribers are going great. We're at 723, still need the 1,000, and I might need slightly more than 1,000 now because I am a celiac. I have to buy bread from Marks and Spencer's that costs £4 a loaf. So please subscribe so I can not only have the Lamborghini I need, but I can also have gluten-free bread and cakes that cost £9.50.